Hey Terry, fair to say a match of two halves then?
I don't know about two halves. I think that at the end of the day we've had to chase the game, and for the first 45 minutes I was even sitting on the sideline thinking to myself that Palm Beach just looked so much more confident, and they were playing with a lot more confidence than what we were. And I could sit there and say we had our chances, and we did, but let's look at the first 45 minutes. They were certainly a lot more confident, a lot more free-flowing in their front half than what we were. And look, I just think we had 4, 5, 6 of our players, not on song tonight, and they needed to be.
Would you put it down to something as simple as that, or as you said, you're beaten by a better side tonight?
Oh, definitely beaten by a better side, but I've got to look at the 4 goals. We've had 2 one-on-ones we've been beaten in, that's cost us, and we've had 2 set pieces. So we've had 4 goals in 20-25 minutes, and they're just things that aren't good enough.
So the cause of those, was it inexperience? Was it the quality of opposition? Was it the speed? What was it?
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter about inexperience. We've been beaten, and hands down, they put the ball in the net, and we quite clearly didn't. And as I said, I won't go away from it. I thought they were played with a lot more confidence, and that means that that they were a lot more free flowing. Where as I said, I don't think our players stepped up to the game.
Second half, we changed it.
Totally.
More tactical changes than we've seen probably all season in one fell swoop. But it put the emphasis and the pressure back at the other end, didn't it? It almost worked, would that be fair to say? A few flick-ons, a few chances, a few scrambles?
Oh, we definitely created our chances. And, there's 2 or 3 I can think of right now that the 6-yard box material, if those had gone in, well, it's a different story. And we had to change the game. And, as I said to the players at half-time, I'm not interested in what the spectators are thinking and what they're thinking in the change room. The fact of the matter is we got ourselves into a big problem at 4-1, and we're playing against a side that's conceded 4 or 5 goals for the season. We have to do something to change the game, and they would have been expecting us to come out and keep playing the way we were, but I had a different mindset. And look, if it had paid off, it paid off, and unfortunately it didn't. But that's football.
You're happy with the response then you got at half time?
Oh, look, I'm happy with the boys' efforts. I always am. So I'll just sort of leave it at that. But I'm just certainly disappointed in being beaten in one-on-ones. I just don't think that's good enough and acceptable if you want to win the league. Where Palm Beach, for me, they're 50-50s. They won everything. They were strong, well organised, well disciplined, and they didn't lose their 50-50s, and we did, and that's cost us tonight.
So again, one of those occasions where you learn more in defeat than you do in a 9-0 victory.
Yeah, look, I've just said to the players now, I'm not, we're not despondent. Just get over that quickly, and we get back to training next week, because next week's a totally different game. And we're a side at the moment. We either concede in the first 20 minutes and we have to address problems, or we've conceded in the last 80 minutes and we've addressed that problem. So, it's a challenge, and every week's certainly a new challenge, I can assure you. But look, I'm not overly despondent. We've done well this season, and we're not a bad side. We'll get over it quickly.
We'll put it down to the mid. Thank you, Terry.
No problem.
Okay, great. Top of the table match, you must be pleased with the result, pleased with the performance?
Oh, definitely pleased with the result and pleased with the performance, particularly the first half, minus the first minute, of course. But I thought the first half we completely obviously controlled the game after that, and we were deserving to go in 4-1 up. Had to deal with a lot of pressure in the second half, a lot of direct balls, extra numbers up front, and in the end I thought we dealt with that quite well.
What was your plan at the start of the game? Was it to try and hit Moreton hard at every chance you had, or was it to try and see what was it going?
Yeah, I think we're every game the game plan is to make sure that we're solid defensively, and when we get the ball we play to our strengths, and that's using our speed and using our wide men to create chances.
Were you ever worried in the second half? So the pressure, the territory was probably slightly in Moreton-based favour. A lot of long balls into the box. Were you always confident you could handle that?
Yeah, I think certainly was a bit worried, of course, because it's not a style of play that we're used to playing against week in, week out. So there was a bit of a worry in that sense how we dealt with that. But obviously, if we wanted to win the game, we had to deal with that. And I thought the centre backs and the goalkeeper were quite strong when balls came into the box.
That instant at the end where the referee asked you to leave the dugout, just for a comment made?
Oh, look, I just swore once when I thought we should have had a penalty. I wasn't abusive at him. It was a split-second, release of frustration. Nothing that actually some of the players said to him, and were only yellow carded for in the actual game. So I'm pretty disappointed about that, to be honest.
Okay, but you leave here with 3 points, so we congratulate you on that, and we look forward to the match down on Gold Coast.
Yes, that's the main thing. The 3 points are the most important thing. Obviously, we expect Moreton Bay to continue having a strong year, and when we play them later in the year, hopefully where both teams are still up there and playing for something.
Absolutely, couldn't put it better. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Cheers.
Thanks, mate.
No worries.